and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome to you. Going to be reading for the lovely star sign of Capricorns, and we always have to sing for Capricorns. So my lovely Capricorns, what did I have out for you in the poetic words this week? And they were: enjoying the little things that help to raise a smile, time to let your hair down with special friends for a while, focusing on a pet will be a decision for some, sorting out old clothes you wouldn't have thought could be so much fun. So yeah, that was sort of the energies that I had picking up around for some of you this week. Enjoying the little things that raise a smile this week, letting your hair down, sort of spending time with special friends for a while, okay? And then there was focusing on a pet, a decision whether to have a pet. So for some of you, thinking about buying a dog or a cat, feeling like you might need that bond back in your life. And then also sorting out old clothes, okay? I just feel there's a big sort out with clothes, and it's sort of, you're doing it with a friend and you're just laughing at things that come out of the wardrobe and like, you really wore that, you really went out in that, do you know what I mean? And it's that kind of an energy. It's sort of a fun energy while you're sorting out your clothes. So with that said, let's have a look what comes out in the cards for you Capricorns. Spirit, what do they need to hear? What do they need to see? Please bring out the cards on the table for me. Thank you. Capricorns. I've got that song in my head now, Katie Tunstall, Suddenly I See. Suddenly I see. I don't know the rest of the words, but I'm terrible, aren't I? Suddenly I See. I will put the link in the description box below. Yeah. Face is a beautiful world, it's a beautiful world. Something like that. She's a beautiful girl, she's a beautiful girl. Yeah, that's all I know. But yeah, Suddenly I See. So, suddenly I see the cards on the table, and we're going to read them for Capricorns. We have Death card. Beautiful card though. We have the King of Cups, Strength, and the Chariot. Okay. So, an ending and a new beginning. Transitioning through a situation, growing spiritually yourself. For some of you, I also got this as well as x-ray. So some of you could be having or waiting, or someone around you is waiting for an x-ray, okay? But being comfortable in your own skin this week. The King of Cups comes out, and you're sort of navigating yourself through stormy waters here. I feel this is a past energy though. Okay, this energy is shifting slowly forward because we've got the Chariot here and the Strength. So it's like to say you have gone through a rough period, whatever that may be, that you've had to deal with. And these choppy seas that you've been on, okay, it has taken a lot of strength and courage. And you do feel like you've been up against it at times, whatever this situation is that you've been dealing with, my lovelies. But it's like you're starting to regenerate. I feel like the waters are starting to get calmer. There's an exit out of this situation that you have been in. With the octopus crown that she wears in this card, it's as though you've had that much going on around you in your headspace. You've had that many projects going on all at one time as well. Hence why, again, we've had the Strength card backing you up. But you've had the strength to deal with the situations, even though it hasn't been an easy ride. But the Chariot is here. It is going at a snail's pace, but you are slowly getting to your destination. But you've protected yourself in the process. Okay? So, let's get some clarifiers on these cards for you, Capricorn, and see what else comes out for you. So we want one for the Death card, one for the King of Cups, one for Strength, and one for the Chariot. The Chariot comes out as well with the saying of you need to go slowly. You need to go, you're going too quick basically, and it's like comes in to say take things at a snail's pace. Why the rush? I just feel some of my Capricorns are like, I haven't got a minute, and it's like to say, why are you going crazy? What's the rush? Slow down, okay? Because I feel like something's going to be missed otherwise. But let's have a look at the clarifier. So what comes out with Death? And we have the Sea Witch. And this is what you've gone through, because it's like you've tried to protect yourself. Okay, that umbrella's been battered. Okay, it's, you know, you just try to protect yourself from the elements around you. And again, we've got the octopus hair, where I said you've got too much to deal with, where it's literally burnt you out at times, because I work with colours, guys, and she wears a red top here. But there's still a situation around you where you do feel like a fish out of water. Okay, because she's protecting a fish here. I want to say as well, for some of you, you might have a wobble this week. I always look at the jellyfish like, because in that energy of you could get cold feet on something. You might back off from a decision that you thought you was going to. Maybe you was asked to go out somewhere and you're thinking, am I having a wobble on this? I'm going to have to say I can't go. There's a situation around you this week where I feel you just have a wobble on it. I can't do this. I don't think I've got the inclination to do this. I don't think I can do this. It's that kind of an energy. So with the King of Cups, we have Protective Nest. And this is feathering your own nest this week, protecting yourself and what is important to you. As I said, you've gone through a rough period of late, but now you're starting to feather your own nest and looking after you. I also want to say, don't count your chickens before they're hatched as well this week. It's not to say, don't think something is going to be a positive outcome, where you think something's going to go your way. It's like to say, don't take something for granted. The reason I say that, there's a cuckoo. It looks like a cuckoo coming into the nest there. So somebody could sort of scupper a plan up this week of yours. There could be a delay in something this week. And the other saying of someone could be trying to ruffle your feathers as well. I'll pick on that card for some of you, not all of you, but to be mindful of that as well. But there's something that you need to protect here. There's an egg under this skirt here. It's like protecting your vulnerability. You may feel fragile around a situation this week, or a person. So with the Strength, we've got new directions. As I said, you are moving slowly forward out of a situation that you have been in of late. But dreams and wishes have been put out. Future vision as well comes into play here. Then with the Chariot, we've got the Gift. And this is you with the swan trying to look like everything's okay and you're just gliding across the water. But the umbrella is sort of trying to protect this vulnerability of the swan. And there's red again in this card. But the gift here is the gift to yourself. As in, you need to protect yourself. It doesn't matter if you have a wobble this week. It doesn't matter if you turn around to somebody and say, I'm sorry, but I'm not coming. Because at the end of the day, you have to look after yourself and feather your own nest. And don't let somebody try and make you feel guilty. That's what I want to say now as well. Some of you could receive a gift from another person. or you could be giving a gift to somebody else as well. But the whole of this message to me is the gift is about looking after you. So let's have a look what your spiritual self feels deep within you. What are you hiding? How are you feeling? I want to say don't put all your eggs in one basket as well for some of you. So we've got love. And this is what your spirit is lacking at the moment. You are lacking self-love for yourself, okay? You're also lacking in receiving love, allowing love to come back into your life, because maybe you've got trust issues, you've put your barriers up so high, okay? And it's like to say, you need to start to trust again and allow people to come in. Hence why the gift card is there, because there could be somebody around you who, you know, quite likes you if you are single, and it's like just your spirit is saying, you know, this person genuinely likes you. Trust them, okay? It's like I'm just picking up some Capricorns where there's a struggle going on, where there's a trust issue, on allowing love to come back in. You could also, as I said, be gifting to somebody else and helping somebody else who feels low at this moment in time, who doesn't feel loved, and you want to sort of show appreciation to somebody. So it works in two ways. So the universe comes out with Illuminator, the Queen of Stars. And this is saying a wish is about to come into fruition for you. And it's also an awakening, as in, I know what I want to do with my life. I know now what my purpose is. For some of you. But a beautiful card. So let's have a look at your animal spirit cards, Capricorn. What have we got for Capricorns? And we have the alchemical sign of water, and it's the frog. And we have the alchemical sign of water, and it's the oyster. The frog represents your adaptability, how you've gone through certain situations of late where things have rained on your parade, but you've carried on regardless, okay? The oyster comes in for two reasons. One, it's to say, just hold in your feelings a little bit longer. Don't get shouting your mouth off type of scenario, okay? And then the other side of the coin is some of you need to speak out. Holding things in. Bottling things up. I'm just going to go clarify for that card. So what else have we got for Capricorns? And it's the Five of Swords. I just feel there's a situation here around a person or an environment where cracks are appearing. One side of the party cannot see what's going on with the other person, how they're feeling. somebody feels like they're left out in the cold, but they don't want to say anything. They don't want to admit how they're truly feeling. I want to say somebody's looking through rose-tinted glasses at the moment, sort of making out everything is perfect and everything is fine, when really deep down what they're not saying, you know, is bottling up inside them. They're not saying how they're truly feeling. I just feel some of you feel quite sad within, even though you're putting on this facade of I'm okay, everything's all right, when really it's not. We struggle as individuals, guys, on a daily basis. You know, we all have to be the actor or the actress when we open our front door in the morning and have to step out into that wide world out there. And we're never our true selves until we get back home, lock the door again, and then we're in our own company. Even if you are married, even if you've got partners and what have you, nobody ever truly knows the real you apart from you. And I've always said this, okay? And I always say we're on our own in this world. You could have a room full of relatives and what have you, but at the end of the day, those relatives are just a name tag. They're just a label. They're just cells walking about, okay? And yeah, we do grow attachments to people. And I'm not saying we don't get hurt and we fall in love and we fall out of love, we get divorced, we get married and what have you. And we have kids and we become fathers and mothers and all the labels that you could possibly have in life. But all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, there's only you. There is only you, and you hold yourself accountable. So always remember those wise words, because life is too short. And one, don't let people affect you. Don't let people gleed off your energy. Just wake up in the morning and look in the mirror and say, I'm a good person and I'm going to enjoy my life to the best of my capabilities. And that's all you need to think about, Caps. Okay? Wow, that was deep. So, what have we got for the messages from the spiritual realms? What have we got for Capricorns? Over the hills and a long way off, the wind will blow my top knot off. Right then. Ancestral wisdom. We are your ancestors and we love you. We walked the earth many years before you. We ask you at this point in time to learn and grow from our past experiences. You are our legacy and we will keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world. Ancestral wisdom comes through here, and some of you could be following your family trees, or you could be sort of having tests done to see you know, where your genes come from, all different parts of the world. But we've got green again, and it's about healing. So Spirit are sending healing to you. So let's have a look what else is coming out for the lovely Capricorns. Capricorns. What else have we got for Capricorn? And we have spirit messages. Observe limitations. Okay, observe your own limitations, as in who presses your buttons, how far they can push you. And as I said, don't let others put on you, don't let others use your energy, and observe what makes you happy. Okay, so one more card please, Spirit, for the lovely Capricorns. Wow, powerful card. Listen. And that's about listening to yourself. What makes you happy? Okay? So, my wonderful Capricorns, I hope you can take something from that message this week. Don't forget to check out your moon and rising signs for additional messages, and I will look forward to reading to you next week. So take care, my lovelies. Bye then.